Ooh. Hello everyone, welcome back to CF Reacts. My name's Casper Fox. I've been a brand manager and musician for around 6 years, going on my 7th year. Today we're back with a brand new musical. Last week Casper Hotel was finished, or at least season 1 was finished, so while they were filming season 2, I have been dying to check out Six the Musical, which is exactly what we're here with today. A massive shout out to Mortius, my partner in crime, for both lending me the playlist that he used, but also just like sharing this musical with me. I wouldn't have done it unless he would have recommended it. So I'm very excited to check it out. Now you might be asking, Casper, why is this not on Open Arms Reactions? Why isn't Mortius showing you this? There's a good reason for that, and that's because there are just certain musicals that Mortius is not as knowledgeable about as, for example, Hamilton and Epic, where he's very deeply into the fandom, knows a lot of fun facts about everything, whereas here he doesn't know as much about them. So he told me that, like, initially I wanted to do it with him on Orb, but he said, I think you should experience this one for yourself because I can't really add to your experience with what I know other than bring in another face. So we decided that I'm going to do this one on my own. So yeah, that's why. So yeah, I'm very, very excited to check this out. I'm pretty much going to be following the exact same structure as Mortius has, because I am literally using the same playlist and he's given me kind of the structure that's best to check this out. So once again, thank you, Mortius. And whoever made this playlist, maybe Mortius made this, and if not, then whoever made this playlist, thank you to you. I'm going to make sure to ask Mortius who made this. If he made it, then thanks, Mortius. If not, thank you, person. All right. I've been yapping enough. This was quite a long intro. I apologize for that. I do want to make sure you guys know this is a reaction and analysis. I will be pausing and I will be talking about set stuff about the musical, chord progressions, and whatnot. If you're here only because you want to watch the musical, I highly suggest checking out the original in the description. I will be pausing. You are warned. Cool. All right, well, without further ado, let's stop yapping. Let's get into it. I forgot to mention, this is an animatic by The Empire. So thank you, The Empire, for providing this. Check out the original in the description, guys. Okay. Okay, different colors.
Divorced.
Mm-hmm.
Beheaded.
Oh, this is what happened to all the wives.
Died.
Unlucky.
Divorced. Beheaded.
Damn.
Survived.
Ooh.
And tonight, we are... Listen up, let me tell you a story. A story that you think you've heard before. We know you know our names and our fame and our faces.
Know all about the glories and the disgraces.
I'm done, cause all this time I've been just one word in a stupid rhyme. So I picked up a pen and a microphone. History's about to get overthrown. Divorced, beheaded, died.
Divorce.
Beheaded, survived.
Dude, okay, so obviously this is about Henry VIII's ex-wives, which is amazing. So six, okay, so they're singing about, look, I did not expect it to be so electronically carried. This is really, really, really cool. I'm already loving it. I'm gonna just like let it play a little bit before we go back and jump into the music. But so far, a lot of heavy synth elements, and then obviously these meaty brasses. I love how this is animated, by the way. And again, I'm loving that we have the colors representing each wife, so it's easier to learn. I also have the captions on now, so I can see like who's who, which is really nice, and obviously the text.
But just for you
Ooh.
tonight, we're divorced, beheaded, live. Come to the show, to the history mix.
Nice.
Switching up the flow as we add the prefix. Everybody knows that we used to be six wives. Raising up the roof till
Ooh.
we hit the ceiling. Get ready for the truth that will be revealing. Everybody knows that we used to be six wives, but now we're ex-wives.
Yeah, you usually only hear about like the male rulers, but then again, you have like we have now the later one Queen Elizabeth is probably one of the most famous monarchs now. Rest in peace, by the way. But yeah, okay, listen to those vocals though. Goddamn, I promise you, we'll go back and check out like in detail with the music after. I just want to get the story straight before we do that.
Doesn't beat a royal flush.
You're gonna find out how we got unfriended.
Real.
Tonight we're gonna do ourselves justice, 'cause we're taking you to court. And every Tudor rose has its thorns, and you're gonna hear him live in consort. Divorced, beheaded, died,
Divorce.
beheaded, survived. But just for you tonight, we're divorced, beheaded, died. Welcome to the show, to the history mix, switching up the flow as we add the prefix. Everybody knows that we used to be 6 wives. Dancing to the beat,
Dude,
break of day, once
beautiful.
start again like it's the Renaissance.
Oh, this is the picture. I think I accidentally called this that one picture from Christianity. I don't remember what it's called. I still don't remember what it's called. I forgot what it's called. But it's that one picture. You know what it is. Adam, put the picture here. Okay, cool. So it looks like 2 beheaded, 1 dead, 2 divorced, and then 1 alive. Obviously, famously. Okay, I'm a little sad that the color scheme isn't continuous, because like I guess I'll have to look for the hairstyles, you know, and stuff like that until I learn the names properly. I am a little bit better at English history. Like I know over in Hamilton I look like a dummy because I know nothing of American history. English history, European history, I'm a bit more knowledgeable in, but so far nothing like too eye-catching for me. But then again, I'm not an expert, so I'm not British. So yeah.
Everybody knows that we used to be 6 wives, but now we're ex-wives.
Ooh, wait.
But now we're ex-wives. My name's Catherine of Aragon.
Cool.
Was married 24 years. I'm a paragon of royalty. My loyalty is to the Vatican, so if you try to dump me, you won't try that again. I'm that Berlin girl, and I'm up next. See, I broke England from the church. Yeah, I'm that sexy. Why did I lose my head? Well, my sleeves may be green, but my lipstick's red.
Real.
Jane Seymour, the only one he truly loved. Rude. When my son was newly born, I died. But
Aw.
I'm not what I seem, or am I? Stick around and you'll suddenly see more.
Ich bin Anna of Cleves. When he saw my portrait, he was like, yeah. But I didn't look as good as I did in my pic. Funny how we all discussed that, but never Henry's little
Prick out your ears, I'm the cat.
Digga, alles gut? That was sick. Okay, she's my favorite so far.
When he saw my portrait,
AC.
he was like, yeah. But I didn't look as good as I did in my pic. Funny how we all discussed that, but never Henry's little
Prick out your ears, I'm the Catherine who lost her head. Beheaded for my promiscuity outside of wed. Lock up your husbands.
Wed, lock up your husbands,
your
nice.
sons. Kay Howard is here and the fun's began. Five down, I'm the final wife. I saw him to the end of his life.
Damn.
the survivor, Catherine Parr.
Okay, interesting. Copying Beyonce right there. I'm the survivor. I will never, you know?
You wanna know how I got
I'd
this
love to know.
far? I said I bet you wanna know how we got
Mhm.
this far.
You wanna know how we got this far? Welcome to the show, to the history mix, switching up the flow as we add the prefix. Everybody knows that we used to be 6 wives. Get your hands up, get this party buzzing. You want a queen bee? Well, there's half a dozen.
W.
Everybody knows that we used to be 6
I love that job. Holy shit. Damn.
You came here tonight to party with us old school.
Really, really old school. But we're not here to have fun. We've got a serious score to settle.
We've been in the shadow of one man for too long.
And we came here tonight to step back into the spotlight.
Nice.
The problem is there's 6 of us, and we know you've all got your
How did they coordinate that so well? Wow, the timing was immaculate.
favourites.
Yes, everyone always wants to know who's the most important wife.
And they've been arguing about it for centuries.
We've heard it all.
Who lasted the longest was the strongest.
The biggest sinner is Ob's the winner. Who had the sun takes number 1.
Who was most chaste shall be first place.
The most inglorious is victorious.
This is
The winning contestant was the most protested.
damn. This is very. What you want about, mate? This is really creative. Like the lyricism in this, like this is not what I expected at all. I must admit, when I heard that this was a musical about Henry VIII, I was like, okay, maybe this is a bit more like medieval style, like a bit more like classical. But this is like. I have two associations. One is like if you guys know KDA, like a League of Legends kind of like not K-pop group, but like that kind of genre ish is what I'm gonna. And then if you guys have ever played Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, the kind of music, this like kind of EDM pop disco vibe, you know, it's really cool. This powerful vocals in here. It's so good. I love it so far. Protestant, you know, like the like religion branch.
We came here to answer your questions once and
Cool.
for all.
Take what you want, what you really, really want. To know.
Well, copyright.
That's right. We're going to help you figure out which one of us is
The queen of the castle.
the rose among the thorns. Thomas Cromwell amongst the royal ministers between 1532 and 1540.
I was very specific.
But how the purgatory are they going to choose their leading lady?
Hold up! If this is going to be a fair competition, they're going to have to judge us on the one thing we all got in common.
Henry.
The one to take the crown should be the one who had the biggest.
The firmest.
The fullest.
Load of BS to deal with from the man who put a ring on it.
Nice. Okay. Wow, that was amazing. The Empire or Olivia? Olivia Marlis? Thank you. Like, this was great. Okay. So far we got, this is the introductionary piece, obviously. Now we can dive a little bit into the music. So let's go back. So that was the initial reaction. So far, love it. Such a fantastic style. I love, like, modern EDM style kind of musicals. Really great. Let's have a look. So here we have, this is an interesting sample. If you hear that little stamp, so obviously there's this little, as in like, oh, you're being pulled into whatever's about to happen. And then that ching, that is a sample used in a lot of like fantasy stuff. It's used in League of Legends, for example. It's one of the samples when you click a button in the menu. I'm not sure if I can find that. If not, you know what, Adam, don't worry about putting that in there. But it's there. Just take my word for it. And then listen to this, like,
Divorced.
you hear this ambient in the background. Listen to that. And then obviously divorced, and then with the lights here, which is, I don't know if this happens on stage, let me know if it does, but visually this is really cool that it's like it has like those beatbox, like the dong dong, pretty cool.
Beheaded.
And then listen to this echo, this reverb effect on them.
Beheaded.
The beheaded. Pretty cool.
Died.
I died, sorry.
Divorced.
And what I love about it, listen to how different the timbres, how do you guys prefer? I prefer to say timbres. The timbres of the vocalists here.
Beheaded. Survived.
And I love how we get to see in these little in-between flashes what happened to them. That's pretty cool. So they all have different colors here, which I appreciate so much because I am so shit at names. So all these. Okay, so blue survived. You died of natural causes. Divorced, beheaded, survived. Beheaded, divorced. No, wait. I forgot. Don't tell me again.
And tonight, we are.
And then here, because listen to the different in sound here. So we have this riser here, right?
Listen up, let me tell.
So listen to how the activity level of the percussion of the drum kit. Like, this is obviously an electronic drum kit, so it's not a more like a boom 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 boom. If you listen. And then obviously like a on the offbeat, there's this open hi-hat sound, which is also electronic. Really cool percussion sounds we have here. And then this, I want to say Mario Kart almost synth here. And then these la la la, these like fifth harmonies. Harmonies on the fifths here are really cool.
Listen up, let me tell you a story. A story.
And then we have these breaks again, like listen up, let me tell you a story. And then no music, and then bop bop, and then leads to the next one, kind of an invitation, like.
That you think you've heard before. We know you know
It's almost like a call and response here, like between the music and the vocalists.
our names and our fame and our faces. Know all about the glories and the disgraces.
So AC sounds like she has a bit of a lower timbre, like from these vocalists here. Be sure to let me know what these vocalists are named in real life. I would love to check them out because they have lovely voices. And it seems like by the clip after, like the one that kind of showed like the in between this one and the next song, it seems like that this was performed live. Well, not maybe this is a recorded version, but they do perform it live. Is what I mean.
'Cause all this time I've been just one word in a stupid rhyme.
And then this is Casper Fox trying not to mention Jennifer Glotzhofer in all his videos. That sounds like her. KH.
About the glories and
Not
the
this.
disgraces.
I'm done 'cause all this time I've been just one word in a stupid rhyme. So
There's like really it's not quite vocal distortion, but like that little bite to it, you know?
I picked up a pen and a
Now we have
microphone.
while they have the vocals, we have that little this little like it's like electronically you can control the volume of the hi-hat way more, but it's kind of like just like in a drum kit setting, you would kind of just like on the hi-hat, you would just lift your foot, like open and close, so it's like but here it's probably done electronically, so yeah.
History's about to get overthrown.
And then we have more of this reverb effect, na 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 na, and then we get back to their titles.
Divorced,
Beheaded, died,
divorced.
beheaded, survived. But just for you tonight, we're divorced,
I love this trumpet.
beheaded, live. The show to the history mix, switching up the flow as we add the prefix.
So interesting, leading up to this, they were harmonizing live, and then here it's all just 6 voices unison.
Everybody knows that we used to be 6 wives. Raising up the roof till we hit the ceiling. Get ready for the truth. That
And then again, la la, we are up on these fifths again. We are down here on the root note, so we have this harmony that goes from the root note to the fifth note like this. La la la.
will be revealing. Everybody knows that we used to be 6 wives.
And then instead of going wives, going up to that, it actually la la la, right? Pretty cool with that little down step there.
But now we're ex-wives.
Okay. So obviously the synth element here, and then we kind of speed up. So it's not even double time. It's just that when we get the illusion of the music speeding up, when the activity level of the drum kit, of the percussion speeds up. So if you listen here, you do just have these 1, 2, 3, 4 claps. Claps on 2 and 4, right? And then we speed, like, it sounds like we're speeding up, but we're not. We're still in the same tempo, but it's because they add the claps on all 4 beats. And then here, the clap speed up, but the tempo doesn't. The clap is just more frequent, right? So it doesn't necessarily speed up. It just activates the kind of like tempo, like the not the tempo, but the claps get like an increased activity level, which gets the illusion of it's so fast now. We're building up to something while still holding tempo, which is a really neat trick.
Ex-wives.
And then here we're back to listen to like tick 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 tick. It's almost like shakers, but because it's electronic, it's not quite shakers. Yeah, so we have the drum kit goes going, which is very like very common for disco. Like open hi-hat on the offbeat and you know? And then we have this synth massively increasing in activity level here, which is kind of the carrying element for this little bridge here.
But now we're ex-wives. All you ever hear and read about is our ex and the way it ended. But a pair doesn't beat a royal flush.
You're gonna find out how we got unfriended.
Tonight we're gonna do
Okay, that is interesting. I don't know if you guys hear that. I might have to double check. Does it start with CA in the left ear and then it moves over? I'm gonna have to, let me just turn off. So I have something called a monitor, which means that I can actually hear myself when I'm talking. Just it helps me like not speak too loud and you know, be within the proper mic gain. So I'm gonna turn that off so I can hear it better now, and let's try again.
All you ever hear and read about is our ex and the way it ended.
But a pair doesn't beat a royal flush. You're gonna find out how we got unfriended.
Tonight we're gonna do ourselves justice, 'cause we're taking you to court. And every true to rose has
definitely.
its thorns, and you're gonna hear him live in consort.
So it actually interesting. So sound image wise, we actually pan from the left to the right, which makes sense because if I'm just in front of the stage and there's 6 people, then I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. So we get the sound image. Very nice audio engineering right here. Instrumental wise, it's still the same.
Ex and the way it ended.
So here, last time we had these like sound like when they were giving like their speeches in before the first, like before the chorus we just had. But now it's actually a clap, way more audible, and a nice change up.
But a pair doesn't beat a royal flush. You're gonna find out how we got unfriended.
And a lot of like double meanings to modern like culture. Like for example, you have this
Royal
a pair doesn't beat a royal flush. That's obviously a poker thing, but also royal. You know, like double meaning from Henry VIII and, you know, royalty.
flush. You're gonna find
And then how we got unfriended. That's obviously like I would assume Facebook, probably a bunch of other media sites, but you know, like it's also but also unfriended, a metaphor for how we got divorced. Unfriended, you know, a lot of these modern references like that are layered in here. They're pretty right in your face, pretty hard to miss, I'd say, but yeah, pretty cool.
out how we got unfriended.
Tonight we're gonna do ourselves justice, 'cause we're taking you to court.
We're taking you to court. Interesting.
Every true to rose has its thorns, and you're gonna hear him live in consort.
Well, there you go. So the thorns, they are the thorns. They are kind of like the messing with your perception of Henry VIII and his ex-wives, right? And then we get back to these divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. This like motif going on here.
Divorced, beheaded, died.
And then we have this like this little like almost like news jingle in the background, like do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. If you listen to that, that's pretty cool.
In consort. Divorced, beheaded, died.
Divorce.
Beheaded, survived. But just for you tonight.
And here we get to this like almost like gang vocal, like it's purposely mistimed, you know?
But just for you tonight. We're divorced, beheaded.
And then it goes back to we're divorced, beheaded, which is like very tight unison, and then mega harmony live. And then we have these LFOs, like the music like kind of cuts in and out. You see it similar to, for example, Epic with Cersei's music. She has it a lot as well, which they've added to the vocals here.
We're divorced, beheaded.
Nice.
The show to the history mix. Switching up the flow as we add the prefix. Everybody knows that we used to be 6 wives. Dancing to the beat till the break of day. Once we double start again like it's the Renaissance.
Renaissance. Is that how that's pronounced? Okay, pretty cool. I love the visuals here. Okay, listen to the synth here. You hear there's like a really there's like a really high synth in the background that wasn't there in the first chorus.
Dancing to the beat till the break
Like you still have this like do do do, but you also have one going do do do. So it's like a do do do. Pretty cool, like a little separation there, which is funny because this is about divorced people. So listen to the claps here coming in again. Nice. And then we have this like it's the Renaissance, and then boo, and then we have this harpsichord coming like do 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 like because that's a pretty common instrument back then. If you listen, you hear that? La, da, da, da. Pretty cool detail. That is beautiful. So both like the chord progression here, but also just wait. Listen to the vibrato on Wives. That is such a perfect riff and run. My goodness. And then they go back. So now they introduce themselves, which I think is really nice. Let's listen to the music here.
My name's Casper of I've, was married 24 years. I'm a paragon.
So we have a guitar, and then this still like we have snaps, very low activity level from the percussion, and then this heartbeat like doo, doo, if you listen to that bass there. Nice. So the royalty, da 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 da, pretty cool.
So if you try to dump me, you won't try that again.
And then we have this doo. This is that's actually one of the instruments that Morty has described in Hamilton, which is this kind of like tom, but also kind of like a 808 boom we got here, which is pretty cool.
I'm that Berlin girl and I'm up next. See, I broke England from the church. Yeah, I'm that.
Interesting little like these like two instruments we have like a really high bell sounding one, and this little like picked strings on a violin like do 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 do.
I broke England from the church. Yeah, I'm that
Cool.
sexy. Why did I lose my head? Well, my sleeves may be green, but my lipstick's red. Jane Seymour, the only one he
And here we have piano, so it seems like maybe the 6 wives have their own instruments. Maybe their own sound images.
truly loved. Rude. When my son was newly born, I died, but I'm not what I seem, or am I? Stick around and you'll suddenly see more.
That's funny. Wasn't her name Seymour?
Son was newly born, I died.
Yeah, Seymour. You'll suddenly see more. Nice one. Nice wordplay there. And then obviously I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, some of them have heavier British accents than the others, if that makes sense. Like I feel like Sawyer's isn't as heavy as the others. Well, there's a good reason why Anna does not have a British accent.
When he saw my portrait, he was like,
But then, okay, this is interesting because if she's supposed to be German, she sounds very very British in the when he saw my portrait.
Ich bin Anna of Cleves. When he saw my portrait,
Yeah, when he saw my portrait, that's very British.
he was like, but I didn't look as good as I did in my pic. Funny how we all discussed that, but never had.
And obviously before the before this little dig at really nice. I just realized I didn't mean the word like that. I meant it as in dig. The little.
Get your hands up, get this party buzzing. You want a queen bee? Well, there's half a dozen. Everybody knows that we used to be 6 to 1.
Nice. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, this piece is very Rihanna coded. Like if you listen to some of these these offbeat claps and these heavy synthesizers, very Rihanna. Please Don't Stop the Music, for example. It's a good example. Like here. Especially this doom 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 dum dum doom doom, and then you have the clap 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 ka-dum ka-dum clap clap, right? Very Rihanna, like please don't stop the music, very. I love that how many how many elements is in modern girl groups, right? And I feel like from a brand perspective as well, these forgotten sides of history, because a lot of back in the day feminism and women in general were so suppressed and so put down in very often in history, sadly, actually. So having a play like this is actually very both relevant and important. It's nice. Like it's a nice change, and I love the message that it sends, that you've been hearing about Henry VIII for so long. Let us put a spin on it, because we never got to tell our stories. You know, I think that's a really, really cool concept. And this crescendo on Wives, so good. So good. Here again. And crescendo is essentially when you go like from soft to high, you know, and they have this, you know, really cool movement. These, like, some of these look like, this looks like Sage from Valorant. Adam, put a picture of Sage from Valorant up here, so they can see it. That looks pretty similar, right? And then again, we have these two synths battling, that do 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 do, this like lead synth, and then we have the and then we have the percussion, pretty much just going like basic disco beat, and then bass. Yeah, pretty much following along.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice. And then back to this bing. Wow. Well, that was the first part of Six the Musical. Already so much to break down. This is already a very long video. If you're not on Patreon, then it's probably still a long video for you, but you got all the unedited parts, you got everything super uncut. Right now it's like a 43-minute recording we got going here for Ex-Wives. This was absolutely amazing. The Empire, Olivia, thank you so much for animating this. This was amazing, fantastic art style. Hope we see more of her. She's holding the Death Note. So I guess if you don't go and watch the original, she's going to write your name in there, so be careful. I've not seen Death Note, but I know the concept. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for embarking on this new journey of Six the Musical with me. Mega thank you to Mortius for letting me, you know, allowing me to use his playlist. If Mortius didn't make this playlist, let me know. He's probably already said it in the live chat a couple of times now, and if not, and if he's not here, shame, Mortius, shame.
No.
Anyway, all these lovely names over here are supporting my dream of becoming a full-time content creator, and guys, it's going to happen. I'm going full-time content creation very, very soon. It's just been absolutely phenomenal. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for that. I can now focus on actually making content for you guys, and you know, community management of like my own stuff, building my own channel. It's been a dream of mine ever since I was a kid, and you made it happen. So thank you, musical community. It's been absolutely amazing, and thank you for all the support over on Open Arms reactions. It's been just one hell of a ride. Just absolutely incredible. Like I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful, especially to the names over here that have been supporting me for a very long time. If you are enjoying like the insight that I have, or maybe you think I'm like, it's funny how stupid I am at some of these things, be sure to interact with the video, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Check if you're subscribed, because around like 70% of you guys who are watching this are actually not subscribed. So check it. It's free, and you can always cancel later if you want. If you want to support me further, it's over on Patreon. We have everything from cool emotes, cool hangouts. We have a Minecraft server you can be a part of. If you're a Patreon, let me know in the gaming chat and I'll add you to it. But yeah, if you want to see more of this, let me know. This was a great experience. I'm going to record the next one right away, actually. So it's going to be really sick. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, take care.